Hey guys, welcome to another movie review, and here I'm reviewing the live action Pinocchio. Yeah, as you probably remember, I reacted to that trailer and I watched the movie, so I'm reviewing it. And what I'm going to say about it? Well, to my no surprise, it was pretty bad, like most Disney live action remakes. And this one was especially hurt a lot because Pinocchio is my favorite animated Disney movie ever. It might be my favorite animated movie ever, actually. So, seeing this live action remake being a poor copy was really insulting. Like, this movie was very, very bad. The movie, for example, did not have any of the magic of the original animated movie. Like, the original animated movie, it feels like the embodiment of Disney. It feels so magical. This feels so bland, and the production design is so bad too. And the design of Pinocchio is just terrible. Like, it's an CGI recreation from the way he looked in the animated movie, but while the design worked perfectly in the animated movie, here in the live action movie it feels so out of place. Why couldn't they just give their own take on Pinocchio? Why couldn't they make up their own design? And Jiminy Cricket looked pretty terrible too. In fact, he did not look like a cricket at all. He looked like some sort of an alien or something. The only character CGI design I did thought was decent was Honest John and Gideon. Like, they had the only design that was somewhat decent. Also, it feels like the movie in some places doesn't think the audience is intelligent. Like, in the original animated movie, there was a scene where Pinocchio says, "That's Mr. Honest John," and Jiminy Cricket reacts, "Honest John?" Here, he actually says, if people claim to be honest, then generally they're not very honest at all. Like, we figured it out, come on. We don't need an explanation. Another very important detail is, like, the blue fairy looks just terrible. Like, she looks nothing like she looked in the original animated movie, and she doesn't feel like a blue fairy at all, honestly. Like, nothing against the actress, she did the best job she could do with the role she was given, but it's simple. Like, the design of the blue fairy wasn't good. Like, the blue fairy isn't bold. So yeah, the design was simply terrible of the blue fairy. But my biggest issue with the movie was how it removed so much of the fantastic magical music that the original animated movie have. Like, most of the great songs from the original animated movie were not even in the movie, and the few that were, like When You Wish Upon the Star or Hi Diddle Dee, the few that were very much inferior versions of the original animated movie music. Like, yeah, When You Wish Upon the Star, for example, was very much butchered, while Hi Diddle Dee was pretty decent, but it still was very inferior to the original Disney movie, Hi Diddle Dee. So yeah, the songs were one of the worst parts of this movie, and I was very disappointed with how they butchered some of the best Disney songs. And maybe it's for the best they removed most of them, because I don't want to see how they butchered all the others. Another thing I had problems with was how they slightly changed the ending. Like, in the original animated movie and in the original Italian novel, Pinocchio actually turned into a real boy. Here, they left it ambiguous. Like, they just said he might not have turned into a real boy, but to Geppetto he's as real as ever. Which actually raises more questions than it seeks to answer. Like, on one hand, I kinda like the message that you don't have to look human to be a human, but on the other hand, like, yeah, Pinocchio was real to Geppetto from the beginning. On the other hand, there is earlier a scene how Pinocchio gets kicked out of school just for being made out of wood, and that raises questions. Did other people accept Pinocchio? Sure, Geppetto accepted him, but he accepted him from the beginning. Like, if Pinocchio didn't turn into a real boy, Does that mean he was accepted by the society finally or not? Like, the movie completely left that question hanging, which, yeah. So yeah, that ending really left a lot more questions to ask than it answered, actually. So yeah. Overall, the live-action Pinocchio was a very terrible movie, and it's an insult to the original animated movie and my favorite Disney movie ever. I give it like a 2 out of 10. Yeah. So, thank you for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you later, bye!